So we're now coming up to the discus throw, the second event of the morning session, and we have a total of 11 participants in the discus throw for the men. To the left was 146 Surjit Gura of Delhi. The next of them is Ravinder of Haryana. Praveen Kumar represents Rajasthan, the strong men as they are called. The Karnataka boy, Muhammad Sakleen Ahmad. Srinivas Shivaji Karale from Maharashtra. Doesn't seem to be a strong boy, but you don't need to be a strong one. The skill needs to be there. Abhishek Singh of Uttar Pradesh was the next of them. The national record, and I don't need to remind you, Vikas Gowda at Norman 66.28, a record which has been standing for a long time, the 12th of April 2012. So the discus throw with 11 starters listed here. We saw two wonderful events, the 800 meters to start off with, race A and race B. And wonderful complex, the Savitribai Phule University here in Pune. The temperatures dropping, and the sports complex, of course, named after a legend, Kashaba Jadhav. The first of the medals for India at the 1952 Olympic Games at Helsinki. You also recollect his daughter, Nanda Jadhav, who used to be a long-distance runner, a marathon in particular, as we now shift our attention to the discus throw at the far end. This complex having plenty of activity. You have two indoor stadiums. Anjali Ved Patak Bhagwat has a shooting range out here, and this stadium was inaugurated in June of 2022. So obviously athletes now cannot afford to say we don't have the infrastructure available. So the first of them, Yash Abhay, with his first throw, they would all be looking around 55, 58. Of course, as I said, the national record 66.28 on the 12th of April 2012, which was set in Norman, the United States, by Vikas Gowda, who's been India's pillar, tall, strong man. The second of the discus throwers, Satish Bansi Deshmukh, he represents the army here. So once again, you have a varied field. Bharatpreet Singh of the Reliance, one of the favorites out here, 47.70, not what he would like to start off with. Satish Bansi. Coming up now is Smith Bhavesh Javia of Karnataka. The discus throw, as we all know of the throwing events, the speed of the release is the most important factor in the distance achieved in the discus throw. 46.49. Well, that once again is something which these athletes wouldn't really like to continue to repeat in the first of the three throws. They'd all be looking at 55 plus. 66, of course, is in the far distance. Ravinder of Haryana, the next of the discus throwers. And in the discus, the speed of the discus at the delivery is by no means the only factor contributing to the success. Surjit Gura of Rajasthan, the next of them. The other major factors to be taken into consideration in the discus throw are the best possible angle of the delivery and the behavior of the discus in the flight. The 800 meters for women slated at 8:30, so we've got about 7 minutes to go, but we're now concentrating on the discus throw for the men. Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan, the next of them. 11 starters listed here in the discus. He's playing around with that toy for him. If you now watch the plate or the discus, because of its unusual plate-like shape, it behaves in the air like a poor airfoil and is affected by the imperfect release action as well as the wind conditions. .80. He seems to be by far the best of the discus throwers that we've seen so far. Ramanand Kumar Singh of Jharkhand. And without, of course, going into the detailed analysis of the aerodynamics of the flight of the discus, it must be stressed that the discus should be released so that it travels through the air in a flat position and rotates like a flying saucer for stability. Ramanand Kumar, Mohammad Saklain Ahmad representing Karnataka. Total of 3 throws, then the others who have not achieved the mark will fall by from the 11, but I suspect we've got lesser than 11 starters out here, so we'll obviously go into 3+3 straight away. It's also good to see some wonderful greenery here in this complex. I'm told that oh, that's good, 52.65 for Mohammad Saklain. So he's been the best so far here in the opening round of the men's discus throw. the important factor, the red goes up because uh, he could not control himself, went outside the circle out there. It's a cross against his name, fouling the first of the throws that came his way. Srinivas Shivaji Karale, the Maharashtra boy. And the next of them is Abhishek Singh of Uttar Pradesh. Not a very strong boy, but as I said earlier, it's the skill that's important. The optimal angle that you just watched for the delivery is about 30 degrees to 35 degrees, but it also depends largely on the direction and the strength of the wind. Should be under 45. Just around 45. 52.65 has been the best throw so far by Mohammad Sakleen Ahmed. The women's 800 meters, there are two of them that were